Well, good morning. Where are our visitors? Raise your hands again. We're from South Carolina, South Hills, Mount Lebanon, Jamestown, where's that? Oh, okay, in the country. North. Where else? All the way from there. Okay. You're building a new church, aren't you? Okay. Where? Where? Long Island? Massachusetts. Where? Worcester. Holy Cross. Michigan, where? Monroe, Michigan. Okay. Tampa, Florida. Anybody else? Kansas City, Missouri. Why? Wow. Anybody else? Michigan. Whereabouts? Monroe. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Well, anyway, welcome to all of you here this morning. Now, I know some of you are visitors too, and you're not talking, but that's okay. We welcome you all. Why are we here today?
For Holy Communion.
For Holy Communion. And Holy Communion is a special event, and there are more than one. What do we call those special events in the church? There's more than one. Sacraments. And how many sacraments are there? If you can't answer, I have to ask your dad or your mother. How many sacraments are there? Thank you. How many days in the week? 7. That's how you remember. 7 days in the week, 7 sacraments. And how many sacraments have you received so far? 2. Very good. What were they?
Reconciliation and communion.
You didn't get communion yet. If you did, you're not getting your certificate.
You're a little baby. The baptism.
Baptism, okay. Now, there are 3 sacraments that are special, and we lump them together, and we call the 3 of them the sacraments of what? Sacraments of what? There's 3 of them. Initiation. You got a cheater helping you, don't you? Sacraments of initiation. So how many are there?
7.
No, how many sacraments of initiation?
3.
3. 3 bases on the baseball field, right? First, second, third. 3 bases and 3 sacraments of initiation. So, and they are, first of all, baptism, and secondly, communion, and what's the next one you're going to get when you're big and tall?
Confirmation.
Confirmation, okay. So those are called the sacraments of initiation. And when we take the sacraments of initiation, something changes. And one of the things we do with each of the sacraments of initiation is we profess what we believe. And we call that the creed, right? So when you're baptized, you're a little short and wrinkled and pudgy. And so someone else says it for you. Okay, those are called your godparents, right? And your parents. And then when you make your first communion, in a few minutes, we're going to profess the faith again. This time, you get to say it for yourself. You get to say, I do, okay, when we ask the questions. And when you're confirmed, the bishop is going to ask you that same questions again. Do you believe? Okay, and you'll answer. So this is your second step on the road to full initiation. Now, what does it mean to be fully initiated in the church? What's it mean? When you're fully initiated, what are you then? So after confirmation, you'll be fully initiated. What happens? You get envelopes. No? I guess not. What?
I forget.
You forget. Okay. Well, actually, you do. When you get fully initiated, you become adults, right? You become active members of the church. Now, what are some of the things a active member of the church, a fully initiated person, would do? Give me some idea. What would a fully initiated person do?
Pray.
Pray. Now, who would you pray for?
Jesus.
Oh, no, he doesn't need prayed for. You pray to Jesus, but who are you going to pray for? Sure you do. You're looking at him. That's right. You have to pray for the pastor. Now, who else might you pray for? Your family, okay. And they need it, do they? Yeah, do they? Yeah, okay. Who would you pray for?
People in need.
People in need. Very good. Jesus says we have to take care of those in need. Who are you going to pray for? Your grandparents, and who else? And who else? And the pastor. Very good. Okay. Who are you going to pray for? Your mom? Who's the other guy? Who's this guy? Your brother, you going to pray for him? Does he need it special? He's questioning that. Okay, who are you going to pray for? And who else? Oh, thank you. Okay. The pastor. Who are you praying for? You better get a new prompter here. Who else are you going to pray for? Your friends. Okay. Who are you going to pray for? Besides me. Good thing, though. Your grandparents. Okay, they need it? Do they? Okay. Tough to raise the grandparents sometimes, isn't it? Okay. So one of the things, yes.
We could pray for the church.
We can pray for the church. That's very good. So as you get older and you make your commitments, things begin to change. And you can take upon yourselves new responsibilities. Now, if you're a full member of a group, of a church, somebody's not happy. Okay. If you're a full member of any group, what's one thing you'd have to do? What would happen if you were a Girl Scout and never went to the meetings? What would happen? You wouldn't know what to do. Very good. So if you're a full member of the church, when does the church meet? On Sunday. So if you don't go to church on Sunday, what happens? You won't know what to do. You see? So if you're going to be a full member of the church, you have to go to the meetings. So we already established you're going to pray for all kinds of people, okay? And then you're going to go to the meetings. And what do we call the meetings?